Okay, we are going to make a hole in a solid object. First thing we do is make a solid object. I'm going to use the box command. So there we go. I want to put a hole in the top of this box. Now there's two ways that you can make a hole, but both ways you need a closed shape. So I just use the polyline command, and what that does is it will make a continuous line out of a series of points. So as long as I close it, I will have a closed shape that I can make a hole with. Now if you try to make this shape with the line command, it will not work, because when you select your shape, it only selects each individual line. But you can make a polyline out of lines using the join command. So I'm going to then select each line in sequence. If I choose these lines out of sequence, you will get a shape that you did not draw. So now I have two polylines. The quickest and easiest way to make a hole is to use the hole command. So what you do is you select your closed shape, and as you can see, the shape lies where the box, at the bottom of the box, because you need this shape to intersect throughout the whole shape if you want a hole through the whole thing. So now I pick my shape, hit enter, then you gotta select your surface. Select the box, and then now you can make the hole. Just to make sure that the hole goes through the whole box, I usually punch it a little past the box. And there you go. You now have a hole. So I'm going to go back a second, put these on a construction layer so I don't get in the way later on. I'm going to show you what happens if your box isn't union booleaned with the explode command. So I'm going to explode this shape, and now it's just a series of planes. And I'm going to do the hole command again. Choose my shape. I'm going to choose the top of this box, and then I'll punch a hole through. But now you see the hole is only through the top of the box. Because it'll only make a hole in what is selected. So I'm going to go back again. And I'm going to make a hole out of the whole box, but I'm only going to go about halfway. And now you see it didn't poke a hole to the top. There's only a hole at the bottom. And if you see, the wall of the hole only goes up as high as I extruded the shape. So now we'll make another hole. Now this is a little more complicated because you have to make this into a plane. So in surface, I hit the planar curve command, and I just made a plane. I'll make this into construction 2. So now I need to extrude my plane. Extrude surface, or you can find right here, same command. Oops. So now, similar to the hole command, I'm going to choose to extrude this past the top of the box. But just to make sure, I'm also going to move it a little past the bottom of the box. So now you have this shape. And now I'm going to use the difference command. And then you choose the shape that you want a hole put into, and then you choose the shape that you want to make a hole with. Oops. Choose the shape that you want to put a hole into, hit enter, then you choose the shape you want to make a hole with. And there you go. Now this is actually the surface that we had before, so now that's gone. And now you have 2 holes. And as with the other way we can make a hole, we can use this shape also to make a shallow hole. I will extrude my surface again of this. Whoops. Now I'll use the difference command again from this, enter this. I'll turn that off again. And now we have a much more complex shape. So those are some ways that you can make a hole command. If you find the hole command is not working with your shape, you may want to try this exercise out and get a feel for why it isn't working with the other shape.